Hey guys, this is my review for House of the Dragon episode 9. This video will contain spoilers, so here's a warning about that. If you have not seen the episode yet, go watch it and then come back to this video. Episode 9, the penultimate episode of House of the Dragon, came out earlier today, and I got a chance to watch it, and this is how I've been starting every single one of my House of the Dragon reviews. I loved it. Jesus Christ, what is this show? What are the writers on? Like, what sort of performance enhancing drug are these writers on? I mean, it's phenomenal television. It's literally, like, I think probably the best show of the year so far. Maybe Stranger Things might be surpassing it for me. I'm not sure. It's either this or Stranger Things for the best show of the year so far for me. And it's not even finished. We've got one episode left. This was the penultimate episode. Penultimate. That's a word. That is the word. Of House of the Dragon. It's the second to last episode. Next episode is the finale. And this episode set up the finale perfectly. It was so good. This was a bit of a change of pace, sort of, because it didn't have any Rhaenyra in it, or Daemon, or their children. This was all about, it didn't have Viserys in it because he died. This was all about the Greens, you know, Alicent, Otto, her children, Aemond, Aegon, all that. So yeah, this whole episode is basically, last episode Alicent goes into the room and she hears Viserys talk about how he wants Aegon to be king, but he's obviously not talking about her Aegon, is talking about Rhaenyra's Aegon. So she thinks, oh, the king's dying wish was for my son to be on the throne. And that is, like, you know, that's like selective hearing. Like, she's hearing what she wants to hear. She's like, she was looking for any excuse to usurp the throne, basically. And yeah, there's a scene at the start of it in the council room, and it's so good. It's so tense. It's really fantastic. I love, and it makes me sympathize with Alicent, because okay, clearly Otto has been planning this the entire time. He's like, right then, we've got, you know, captains stationed over here that are allied with us. We'll have the ceremony at dawn, blah blah, all that kind of stuff. He's been planning this, and she even says, "You've all been planning this behind my back." And then Otto suggests that they murder, or most of them suggest that they murder Rhaenyra and Daemon and their children to, you know, stop her from challenging the throne. And it makes me like Alicent. Alicent was like, no, that's cruel. The king loved his daughter. He wouldn't want this, and all that. So like, I'm Team Blacks, obviously, but I really do sympathize with Alicent and all this situation. But she, you know, she does have a part to play in it. She does want her son on the throne. Even if Viserys didn't say that, she would still be trying to find a way to get her son on the throne, even though he may not be fit to be a king. But yeah, that was awesome. And then the guy stands up. The one council member stands up and says, "This is ridiculous. Rhaenyra was there. I've known Viserys for so long. He wouldn't just change his mind like that." And fucking Criston Cole slams his fucking head into the table, killing him. He is insane. I hate that character. I hope he dies a gruesome and dismal, is that a word? A terrible death. I hate that character. I liked him at the start of the show, but then, oh, I hate him. He makes my blood boil. But yeah, so and he didn't have much to do this episode. That's really all he had to do, other than that and finding Aegon. So yeah, they go and they try to find Aegon to tell him about all this, and he's missing. He's been taken by Lady Mysaria. I think I'll say Mysaria. That feels good. But they don't know that it was her. She's had a strange role in the series. I feel like she was, you know, she was Daemon's wife, and then last episode in the end we see that she's sort of like Littlefinger in Game of Thrones. She's got his little spies all around the castle, and she's, you know, using that to leverage things, I guess. And then, but she dies in this episode, or presumed dead. Larys burns one of Larys's, you know, members of his cult, or, you know, allies or whatever. They burn her. So I don't really know if it was her whole purpose in the series just to kidnap Aegon. I don't know. I'm not sure. I did like that conversation she had with Otto, though, about how, remember that I put everyone on the throne is put there by the people, is decided by the people, and remember that I'm the one who put Aegon on the throne. So yeah, Aegon does not want to be king though, and I feel like I do feel like he is the better choice than Aemond, because I feel like Aemond is like a warlord, you know, like he'll want to start wars. I mean, like Aegon is like, I hate Aegon, I hate Rhaenyra, I hate Alicent's children. I don't like them. I like Helena. That might be it. But yeah, Aemond is like, I feel like he's insane. Like he just want to start wars. But Aegon he's like dumb. He's foolish. You know, he's easy to be controlled by his mother and Otto. So I feel like that's why they want Aegon on the throne as well, because it would make more sense in terms of like, because Aemond is like, oh yeah, I've been studying up on this, he doesn't care about it, give it to me. So in their terms it would make sense, but they obviously want Aegon on the throne so they can control him. But yeah, Alicent has a really interesting conversation with Rhaenys about how we want your support, you know, you've been allied with Rhaenyra this whole time, and what has that got you? Your husband is missing, your son and daughter are dead. Yeah, we want your support. And Rhaenys, I really like Rhaenys. You know what? When the first trailers came out, I saw her in the trailers, and I was like, you know, I like her. When there was a scene, you know, a little clip of her talking to Rhaenyra. She was doing some stuff, and I was like, I like her, you know. And then in the start of the series, she was kind of to Rhaenyra. She was kind of mean, like, oh, you know, they would never want you on the throne. They didn't want me, so why would they want you? I was like, okay, that's kind of... But I really came to like her in this show, especially towards the end of the episode, which I'll talk about. I'll probably talk about it now, actually. So, yeah, that big moment at the end. Holy shit, at Aegon's... what's it called? At Aegon's crowning. Is it coronation? I think that's what it's called. That was insane. Okay, so I'll talk about it a little bit first. So, yeah. They go in to all the people gather to see Aegon be crowned as king, and he doesn't want it. You can tell he doesn't want it, but like he feels like that's what he's supposed to do. But then, and he feels like he isn't loved by his mother. He even asks his mother, "Do you love me?" And I like her response. She goes, "You're an imbecile." Like, I don't know if she loves her children, but I feel like she does. On some level, she does. And she's like, "You're an imbecile. Don't be ridiculous." Of course I do. Of course I do. And that, you know, that made him reassured, so that was kind of nice, even though I don't like Aegon, but like, I don't like any of her kids, but yeah, so, and then he doesn't feel loved, and then he's up on the stand, and he's like throwing his sword up in the air, and all the people are chanting, and he feels loved, and it's kind of like a sort of a nice moment, but like, at the same time, that he's a terrible person, and this whole usurping the throne is like, really not okay, and so, yeah, and then all of a sudden, from the ground bursts Rhaenys on her dragon, Meleys, yeah. And holy shit, that is her way of saying, I oppose the throne. She flies off, I'm assuming to go tell Rhaenyra about what's happening. And yeah, she's opposing the throne. She's like, I will not support this. She doesn't say anything, obviously, but you know, she's sending a message. She looks so badass in that armor on her dragon. That was so awesome. I kind of just wanted her to burn them to a crisp, but I saw something on Twitter, and it was like, this isn't her, this is not her war to fight. Like, Rhaenyra should be the one to kill Alicent or something. So yeah, I'm a bit confused because on IMDb it says Alicent isn't in next episode, but that makes no sense. Obviously she is, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that was badass with Rhaenys. I'm so excited for next episode. I want Rhaenyra to come and just fuck shit up and destroy everything, sort of like Daenerys did in Game of Thrones, even though I didn't really like the way she did that. But yeah, this episode was incredible. I'm so excited for next episode, and yeah, this was just so great. I really want Daemon to kill Aemond as well. But yeah, so that's it for this review of House of the Dragon episode 9. Let me know if you liked the episode down in the comments below, and let me know if you liked this review. And if you did like this review, please consider liking and subscribing. That would help me out a lot, and I would really appreciate it. So yeah, that's it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.